against a very, very disgusting combination of champions today. We're playing against Varus and Morgana. As I said, we have Twitch and Shen, and we're running Aftershock and movement speed runes as usual because we're gonna need it this game. Let's get into it, guys. So Twitch is a very good champion as to play with Shen because his advantage is that he can go invisible. But before I start talking, you should look at this early game. I get baited. I pull one, I die. It's fine, I think. I save my I save my friends, only I die because I dashed in. Twitch got another kill. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'll edit that out. I know you guys want to see this. They pull back, guys. And Talia overextends. So what I do here is basically just force the Volibear to go back and make his recall even longer to essentially allow Nunu to get up there first and get the EXP. And then I move back to lane because my XP really don't matter in this situation because I don't really think there's a chance for us to go in with them on the CC and and the black shield that they have. So I'm basically just trying to bait out the Q and allow for Twitch to move up and actually see us and answer Varus's autos. In this case, I'm actually forced to take autos, so it's not so good that I have the movement speed runes on. But you gotta vary it yourself, you know. Do you want to take a couple of autos, take a lot of damage, or do you want to get locked the fuck down by this combination we're facing here? And this is one of those games where I think tenacity would be good, but in my case, when I go in, I go deep, so it really doesn't matter for me as I'm the support. If I was level 2 here, I would have flash taunted him. He gets hit by that. If he didn't get hit by that, I would have turned. Let's go. The amazing thing is Twitch has 2 kills, guys. And he chose not to reset, to not lose the lane prior and keep the tempo going. And with the levels, look, he's level 3 and I'm level 2. I get hit by this, and I like, what the fuck is this range, bro? She baits out the black shield, but I saw J4 was coming, so I didn't really care. We got the Varus's flash. We're good. That means he's open when my flash is up. It's just hard as Shen to bait out the black shield, you know, because Morg knew she wanted to fight. She knew when she had to use the black shield to time it right. And unless you have AP Twitch, yeah, the black shield's not gonna do you much good, bro. So we get a good reset here. Twitch buys what he wants. I buy what I want. We go back. Top lane has a collapse. Look at this. The Nafiri and the Volibear gets eaten, bro. I'm picking missing because a lot of the time what you'll see happen in these games is that the AD carry or something will just like go roam up here and go engage on the mid laner that's pushing in because he thinks it's safe. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed something, guys. That was actually important. Look at how we kill Morgana. I spot Morgana. I'm like immediately I go into kill mode. Oh, I act like I'm not gonna taunt her, and then I taunt her. Black shield's too late. It's done. It's fucking done. Now we can crash this wave because Varus has no peel. Yeah, shoot me. Look at that. Beautiful. He actually took it in a long trade here, and he and Varus was look at how much control this actually takes from you. Self control. Look, do I go in? Do I not go in? Because I do not have vision of this area, guys. But I know that there's a chance that Nafiri is waiting in the fog of war, and that Morgana is walking right back to lane. I don't really know exactly where this girl is, but I know that she's coming, and I know that this jungler right here, he's gonna wait here. So I don't E in. I look at Twitch. I'm like, dude, are you gonna go back? We're in a bad spot here. This is not like a fighting spot for Shen. But he keeps taking an extended fight. Look. And I'm like, why is Varus fighting? He ends up burning shit. I go in here. This gets me killed, boys. Because he took an extended fight. And he forced me to go in when I did not want to go in. Clearly, I did not want to go in. If he just kept walking a couple of steps and forced maybe Varus out here, we had the KP. Because Nafiri would not have time to engage without her ultimate. But it's cool, it's fine. Because Twitch is alive, his bounty is up, I'm dead. We go back to lane. Varus didn't get the kill. And during this, we don't tilt, guys. We don't write anything. We don't say anything to the Twitch because like 80 carry playing is very hard, guys. Just like let's get that out of the way. Playing 80 carry in high elo is very frustrating, and it takes a toll on you, like anxiety levels and cortisol levels. It spikes and jumps all over you, you know. So like after a hard game of playing 80 carry, I feel very exhausted and very drained. But when I'm playing Shen, it's very meticulous and very calculated. So I don't tire out the same way. Look at the respect. The mutual respect, guys. I'm waiting behind the wave because of Morgana, and he's not pushing up because of me and the fear of Twitch being around somewhere. Look at that. Sidestep, push up, not taunt in because Twitch is out of position. The taunt lasts 1.5 seconds if they don't have tenacity. And you gotta pray for that they don't. I don't know how that hit me, guys, to be honest with you. But this actually enables them to go up here and hit plates because if I go in with this HP, Varus's passive will kill me. Twitch won't have time. I will die. I have tried this before. I have been in this very same scenario a bunch of times. I've played against hundreds of Smurfs of Varus top lane. And even though you put them in like 06, 07, 08 in the beginning, they will bounce back at the late game if the game is not over. And they will do a shit ton of damage. And you won't expect it because they fed in the early game. I flash in here. She does not have time to react because I see Nunu is coming. She flashes to take it. It's really cool. She takes the L for a teammate. It's fine. We're happy to just trade off with Morgana here because he has no flash now. And Morgana has no flash now. All because of one flash taunt. Look, look. Let's talk about why I was able to flash taunt in without Morgana actually being able to black shield that. Well, what I have done throughout this game is kind of called passive baiting. It's when you play a kind of style where you act like, okay, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I really don't want to go in here. You're much stronger than me. You're much bigger than me. Oh my God, you're 6 feet tall. You know. But what I'm actually doing is I'm luring them right into where I want to fight them. So look at this. The blade is in the perfect position. I'm just messing with them. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. And then look at up. No reaction time, bro. Nobody reacts to this unless they can read intent. You can only react to this if you read the Shen player's intent. And my intent right there was showing myself. I was not showing myself. I was like, oh, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And my jungler was not even here. The Nunu was actually waiting for that to happen. And then my Twitch came. And then this guy ran away. Typical Twitch things. Just wasting time, not pushing lane, giving me XP so I can follow him in the level. But that's cool, bro. Let him get solo XP. He does a lot of damage. I just need level 6. So in the next video after this one, we're gonna cover what you're gonna do as Shen support when you have a carry that falls behind or gets gapped or has not hit her power spike in time, and I will show you how to deal with that in the next game. But right here, we're just gonna cover this one. I can't fight this. This is not like the last game with Pyke where I can just like face check them and dodge some shit. This is an instant R from varus that can't be dodged with a sidestep unless you have extraordinary movement speed. But what we do is we secure Drake, and Twitch actually respects his placement here. He's like, okay, they're doing Drake, we need this. And then he's gonna push this, and then he's gonna join up with us, and we can fight. Nafiri is swapping it out with the grubs. I actually really like these. It enables the team in a very smart way. That's kind of fucked up. But let's go back to the lane and see what happens. They don't know Twitch is here, and he wants to fight. Look at that. Bait out the Q. Gotta get out. He's ults me here. It's fine. I don't die. I forgot about that shit, bro. I died there. That was actually pretty cool of him. Fuck me, bro. That's what I mean, bro. It's very fucking dangerous, this lane. But if you respect it and pick your moments, you can do shit like this. 4-0 80 carry. Look at this ult. Double kill. Even though I died, he survived, bro. That's the thing. Shen can always come back, bro. You don't think it's over just because you killed Shen. Name me another support that could have done that. Name me one more support in this scenario that could have done what Shen just did right there. When you make a mistake, analyze your mistake, get over it, and try to see if you can come back from it. I'm pinging here my laner's movements so that my Lux is aware that I'm not just walking up here alone. There's somebody following me. And because of Morgana movement, I have to like defend our jungle area because if Nafiri gets open fog of war and lensed areas, she can do some magic, bro. So we gotta keep that in mind. Fight for vision. Look at this. He actually stops my taunt right there because of his ult. This looks is amazing, by the way. Completely gapping this mid lane, Natalia. And this guy was pretty smart actually backing off here. Respecting that we were on our way with the death squad. And us realizing that, oh, he backed off. We're just gonna recall here and go back to Twitch. And Twitch is roaming off mid trying to get some kills actually. And because we fought for this area right here and the vision right here, Twitch was able to get through here. Look. They burn his flash. Now, when he goes in, if he does not get the reset, that's a one-way ticket for him in the next 5 minutes. And of course, I know that enemy Varus bot lane has both sums up because it's approximately 5 minutes ago we took that big fight. So I'm actually hesitant right here. I know that Twitch is low. I don't want to fight here. I'm just look here. I go out. Boom. He hits it. It's fine. You're not gonna get me with that. It's cool. I stay because of my old timer. It's not up. I need to stay here and help him get the wave in case Nafiri jumps in. Look at this. Look at this play. He can't kill me, bro. I think, you know? And then he gets me. Disgusting champion. It's cool. We cleaned up. Me dying anymore does not give them gold, bro. Look at this team play. They only have 4 kills and it's all on me. If you ask Shen Legend, you could have just like waited for your team to engage on Varus there. You didn't need to go right there. Yes, I did, bro. Because if Varus gets behind the team, or like a Morgana, or gets like a spell shield in the middle of all this CC and lockdown, he will do a bunch more damage, and not just on me. Twitch was already low from that fight. He could have killed Twitch, bro, if he didn't focus me. And after Twitch, he would have gotten that passive attack speed fight thingy, and then he would have just focused down J4 and Lux. Look, Nunu is no threat alone, guys. I don't even know why this guy picked Nunu. He's kind of trolling. Look how far behind he is on lane. This is why top lane is kind of dead for me. This is an unserious matchup top lane. Shen versus Volibear is very easy to deal with. But for me, it's not about what's easy to deal with in lane anymore. It's not about the laning phase anymore. It's about the late game. It's about what wins those late game fights. What wins those late game collapses. How do we get out on top? How do we manipulate or guide or influence 4 people that we have never met or talked to before to move to the same direction? And our community is pretty toxic. Let's just face that. And here, this guy, he actually pisses me a lot off because he does not respect that I'm Shen and I have upgraded my Q. I'm pinging for this guy to go in because I know Volibear's combo and I know his damage. But he doesn't trust it. He's pinging me off. Fucking asshole. And I'm like, okay, you fucking asshole. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. You idiot. I'm Shen. I'm running to you, bro. I'm Shen. We can kill this guy. And I'm not even realizing now I'm standing on a ward. I go in with him. He does not respect I'm here. It's cool. I go in because I have no respect for this guy. Look at the damage that he did not respect. We can actually turn this if he turned around right now. Look. He has no respect for Nunu. So I gotta teach him. Don't wait for the enemy team to get the setup that they want, guys. Pick your moment. You are Shen. You can do what the fuck you want against these melee champions that are hit reliant to perform an auto or perform an ability. Look at what that got us. We got Drake from this. Nafiri has no support. Lux is right here. She can ult if this collapses. I have ult. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, do you need my help, sir? Look, Varus completely denied. This guy gets here. Like this is something that they can play against. This is textbook, bro. This is how textbook Shen flexes his lane. And shout out to all these guys, except for the Nunu for the pick, but the rest of the guys, their picks was pretty efficient. Lux so confident in her entirely skill shot relying kit, you know, like respect, bro. So let's watch the build. 2 seconds, guys. Oh, sorry. I'm a little tired today. So the build we're running is the hot steel into protoplasmic synthesizer. Oh, excuse me. Protoplasmic harness. I'm sorry, guys. I learned my mistake. I can see the collapse up here, and as you guys already know, I love collapses. I see Morgana. We have to respect each other. I ward right here because I don't want her to cue my allies from the fog of war right here. I told in. I have no respect for a mid laner that's 06. Look at that. Look at that engage over there. That's perfect. But this fight, I actually fucked up, guys. Look, because of Talia zoning me, look at what happened. Nuno dies. And J4 dies. And Twitch dies. This is all because of me, guys. This was entirely my fault. Because I allowed myself to get out zoned by a 0 fucking 8 Talia. This guy did one good thing this game, and that was zone out a guy who did not want to take damage before the before the collapse. Yeah, I was trying to get the scuttle to enable more vision. As you know, vision is key, but my team was not on that. I guess they kind of lost all respect for enemy team at this point because of how ahead we are. But they think how ahead we are. But look, we're only like a thousand goal ahead. As to why I did not flash in that last clip I made was that we had the composition of we just had to follow Locke because he had the prio. But in this game, it's all about making prio and creating openings for Twitch. Look at this. I E-flash in a moment where I see that this guy clicks back, and this guy is recalling. I ult him because he can actually take this, and they respect it. They back off. You could have been like, Legend, you could have fought that. You could have fought that Nafiri. You could have killed her. But no, guys. If I did not ult Twitch right there, he would have been dead. Look at that. Taunt into secure movement. Okay, 19 minutes proxy. Very smart. So I don't know if our Nunu has come to the same realization as me that the laning phase in the top lane kind of doesn't matter as long as you're playing something that can apply a lot of team pressure and be useful in team fights. And I don't know about you guys, like, but a perfectly placed snowball and a perfectly good Nunu ult and his healing and just his kit and his snare and his slow is like it's like good. It's good for a team fight. It enables me, it enables our AD carry, and it enables our jungle. So overall, his pick was good. Not for laning, but it was good for team fighting. I actually pulled people into this bush because I did not want them running around. I pinged them to get inside here and recall here. And I pinged this girl to pull back because Drake is spawning. But look at what she's doing. When you're playing against the Nafiri, you always gotta respect that the Nafiri's damage is broken. Look at this. Look at how she fucks it up for herself. Before you say you could have altered, I don't have it. Look at this. He overstepped. He was like, yeah, we killed Lux, man. We got Lux. We got her. Fuck you, bro. Now you got a recall. I pull out the dragon, but these guys just want to fight. They smell blood. But what me pulling out the dragon essentially did was lure them into thinking that, okay, they're gonna do the dragon, we gotta stay here and steal it. And they reacted on that and moved around, and then got Nafiri. Securing us the Drake, pinging us back, and then me pinging to kill the Volibear. Look at this. Ah, fuck. Pinging to kill the Volibear so we can go Nash. This guy's a beast, bro. And it's just sad, sad this Talia. We got another 9 to 5 down, boys. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but let's go. This guy annoyed me too much, so J4 came. He ults, and I don't want to see any cheeky shit, so I just go in dunk, boom. Actually, I just wanted the dunk, but I ended up stealing his kill. Yeah, he can't move, he can't run. If he doesn't run, he'll look like a noob who didn't even auto back once, so he just like stood his ground. And me just pinging this guy, like, dude, why are you such a pussy? Just go in, we are here. And look at how long he waits, bro. What is this, bro? Look at this. I know he has ult, so I wait. I taunt the Fury. I block the dogs attacking on him. And I have ult, by the way, but I was just confident in myself enough that I would stop him without it. I overstep because I think we're going deeper. I die because of the Thornmail item. What was it called? Yeah, Bramble Wisp. Bramble Wisp gets me killed there. Was actually quite surprised that there was no Ambessas and shit like that in this game. Yeah, I don't know if I was this mid laner right now, I would crash out, bro. That's like the third, fourth time he did that to him. Let's just lock on me. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about how I just missed that. They can't contest this because we have Nash. We are so strong, guys, right now. Let's look at the goal difference. I was actually hunting for this guy, but I'll just make do with a ward. Yeah, I had to ult in to save this guy again. His idiotic movement actually just cost me my global ultimate, but I just had to save him. There was no other way. We can't lose our mid lane up pre-fight when we're pushing with Nash, you know? Sometimes you just gotta know, like, when do I ult in to save a person? When is it worth it? When is it not worth it? If this was like a 0-4 Lux, just overstepping our boundaries again, and we are like dead even or struggling to fight, I would definitely not have ulted this guy. But since I'm so confident in that Nunu and J4 will get the engage and I will be there with them this time because we have Nash and we're pushing together, I ulted her. Yeah, she does no damage. What's her item? She has two items and she went Blighting Jewel. Okay. She's trying though. She's trying right. Don't ban. Okay, that's cooked. I immediately bail out here. I'm not even gonna try to fight that. Look bot lane. They're going for me. I'm just gonna hold this because I look at bot lane. I'm like, okay, we're gonna win this game now. It's fine. Let them waste time on me. I ignite. Look at this. Dead. They can't stop this. It's done. It's done, boys. And what do I tell you guys? Shen support OP, right? Please don't nerf. Please buff because he is not OP because of what his abilities does or his damage. He's just good when you play him right, but that does not change the fact that when you do not play him perfectly at a high elo level, he sucks. He needs help. And guys, as thank you so much for watching as far, and thank you for subscribing if you've done that. And if you got any questions, and if there's anything you want to discuss, if there's anything you want to debate, if there's anything you want to call me out on, please write it in the comments, and I will address it as much as I can. And I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. Take care of your loved ones and your families in these uncertain times. Peace out, guys. Peace and love.